Hey guys and gals, welcome back to the channel today. This time I bring you my worst movie reviews. Yeah, worst. And this is subscriber requested by Jennifer Tucci on my Facebook page. She said, okay, at some point she wants to see me review some movies that I hated. So she said, bad movies are sometimes fun to watch with a good laugh and drink. Well, a drink and a good laugh. Okay, well, on this list, and I had to rewatch these. I'm going to be doing my initial first viewing ratings of these movies, and I'm going to be doing my revisiting of these movies because I rewatched them most recently for this review or these reviews. And first up, let's see. I'm going to go with what shall I go with? Okay, yeah, I'll go with This Is the End, Seth Rogen movie, where a bunch of Hollywood actors and actresses gather at James Franco's place to party, and at times, well, the apocalypse hits, and this movie, for my first viewing, which I watched twice before, I found it boring. I'll just put up my letterbox right here for a while, my review of it. I found it boring, watched it twice, and nearly fell asleep. Um, the humor was toilet humor, like poop and flushing and all that thing. And I didn't really quite find it as entertaining. Now, on my third viewing, most recently, of it, my revisiting viewing, but my rating for that one was 1.5 stars. Yeah, I didn't really like it. My revisiting review, it gets a 3. I think over the years, my tolerance level has changed for toilet humor in movies. So it gets 3 stars out of 5, my revisiting review. Next up is Spring Breakers, which I'll put here along with my letterbox. It also gets a 1.5 stars out of 5 for my first initial review. I recall at the time that I borrowed this off a local store that I frequent when I would go to the mall, and I wanted to check the movie out before I wanted to purchase it at the time, blind buy. So I check it out, and it isn't what I initially thought it would be. For me, my first experience was it was a bunch of hot girls in bikinis doing absurd stuff, such as robbing people in order to live out a spring break. Now, my it also got 1.5 star out of 5. My revisiting review, which made it more better. I had more, I guess, tolerance for it. But also, to note, I watched The Beach Bum by the same director now last year, and that had more story to it. This one, it's a simple story. They want to go spring break, and then they meet James Franco's character, Alien, and all hell breaks loose. For me, it was good performances, good all around. Now, another re- another bad movie that I actually saw with one of my best friends, which was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. I went and saw a movie the previous Friday before at the theater, and I saw the poster outside the theater, the auditorium for it, and I knew it was going to be a bad movie. And just by the poster, I'll put the poster here, and then I'll put my letterbox over there. It also got 1.5 stars out of 5 because it was predictable. I knew going in how the kills would occur. And also, I remember on that night, down the aisle of seats that I was in, there were a couple girls screaming their heads off because of the kills, and I was actually laughing. Now, my recent revisiting review of this, it's essentially rebooting the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This one takes place after the events of the first one, and they kind of are trying to retcon it, trying to make it its own. And Alexander Daddario's character, Heather, has a tie-in with Leatherface, and upon revisiting the movie, I found it quite good. So these are getting nice, fresh re-reviews from me. Now, my fourth one, which I actually also saw with my best friend at the time, was Drag Me to Hell, and I'll put the poster up there. I don't have a letterbox review of it, but my first review or initial thoughts of it, that I went into the movie, there were less than 10 people in the theater with her and I, and we watched it, and it got boring quick, and the scares weren't there, and so on and so forth. And I'll confess to this, I wanted to see the ending, so I picked up the DVD at the time, and then, because I wanted to see the ending, and my rewatch of the movie, now looking back at it, even though it is a story about a financial dealer, she essentially doesn't give this woman a loan, and this older woman, who happens to be a gypsy of sorts, curses her. Christine, and Justin Long's in this as the boyfriend. And it does have some Sam Raimi traits in it, his stylized horror traits. And she eventually karma comes back and bites her in the butt in the movie. All because she did something wrong to this woman. At least this older woman found it wrong. And karma bites her in the butt. My ratings, my first initial thoughts were 1.5 stars, maybe 2.5 stars. My revisiting review, it gets 3 stars out of 5. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe I have few and far between bad movies that I really distaste. I kind of enjoy the overall initial viewings of movies, even if I go into it blindly. It's always a fun experience. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy my content on this channel, hit that subscribe notification bell down below to get all my updates and so on and so forth on my videos. If you want me to review a movie, hit me down in the comments down below. Any movie whatsoever. I'll watch it, I'll review it. And also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Helps YouTube algorithm. Helps me out. Helps me wanting to know what you guys and gals enjoy. So everyone stay safe. I'll see you guys and gals on the next one. And bye for now.